Hi, this is Joey Panek, and I like to tell you things that are happening around town, around the area, around the world. But today, I want to talk to you about an event that is happening somewhere specifically, Orlando. And here's why. The great thing about Orlando is no matter where you live in Florida, you can get there in a couple hours. It's pretty much a proven fact. So the Mad Cow Theater is presenting their 11th annual Orlando Cabaret Festival. Now, what is cabaret? I mean, usually when you think cabaret, you think a bunch of gay men singing karaoke at a Broadway bar or something. Or you think like Liza Minnelli from the movie Cabaret, which takes you back to gay men singing cabaret. But in this case, it's actually just an art form of people singing music, storytelling, live performance. It doesn't necessarily have to have a plot. It usually has a through line or some sort of theme. Now, Mad Cow Theater has a new 2-theater complex in downtown Orlando, so they are like upping their programming like crazy over past years. Let's start with Broadway's Emily Skinner.
Here is the key. The room is 503.
Now, if you don't know who she is, what's wrong with you? She was half of the starring duo from Broadway's Sideshow, which incidentally, when I moved to New York, my roommate was a swing in the original company of Sideshow on Broadway, where I did in fact hug Emily Skinner at an after party. I don't know if she remembers, I remember. It's a moment emblazoned on my memory. Shoshana Bean. Shoshana Bean can sing anything and add a ridiculous amount of soul to it. She sings Happy Birthday, she riffs all over the place. She's an amazing voice. I mean, come on. These Broadway stars are coming to Orlando. I mean, you can't miss this. One of the great things about their programming this year is that there are daytime, lunchtime, evening, weekend. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't care what kind of schedule you keep. You can find a time to see one of their shows. Obviously, the more shows, I think I'm getting electrocuted by the microphone. But I'm still going to talk about this festival because I'm that excited. Lindsey. Lindsey was a Mouseketeer.
For 6 years and 7 seasons, I did the roll call right alongside Brittany and Justin and Christina, and I know what you're all thinking. Lindsey who? I don't remember you.
And she does a cabaret where she talks about some of those experiences and some of her experiences in New York on Broadway.
I could hold you for 1,000,000 years.
Tony Desare. This guy hails from Glens Falls, New York, graduate of Ithaca College, very close to my hometown. Variety labeled him a guy who possessed dapper charm. He's like Sinatra come to life. His show you don't want to miss. Award-winning recording artist Lessack. He's going to be singing the songs of Johnny Mercer. If you don't know Johnny Mercer's songs, how about Moon River? Have you ever listened to Moon River? God, that's a beautiful song. Mel and Elle, who are like cabaret legends.
I don't know if you know this, but if you sing any 2 Britney hits at the same time, you will learn that they are the same song. Oops,
My loneliness is killing me in your heart.
They grew up together and they have stayed like best friends. They're like the modern day Laverne and Shirley. They play off each other so well, you'd swear that they're one person with 2 bodies. Michael Walters. He will be doing I'm laughing because the name of his cabaret is called Show Tunes Made Me Gay. It's hard for me to identify. He's also like one of the famous Dame Edna impersonators. Can I say that? I'm sure I can. There's also some familiar faces to Orlando and Central Florida audiences. Melissa Minyard. I know Melissa. We did a show together years ago. She's going to be talking about some of her experiences on Broadway and telling great stories. I'm telling you, get a couple glasses of wine and Melissa, you get some great stories. Laura Hodos, who is like, I swear to God, there's probably like 5 Laura Hodoses around Florida. She's in everything, and there's a good reason, because she's talented. Her cabaret is about roles she didn't quite get to play or shows that passed her by, and you're gonna see her cabaret and go, what show is this girl not in? She's fantastic. Along with Trevor Southworth, who'll be doing a show called The Library is Now Open, where he will be singing songs from shows that were inspired by literature. Look at that, you're gonna learn something. and Janine Klein, Janine with a J. Janine is a self-proclaimed Jewish diva mama. How do you not want to see that? So that's the Orlando Cabaret Festival this year. Don't miss it. And listen, they've got deals with hotels. So if you want to just go for the day, catch a couple shows, and then head back, or stay for the night, listen, you can overdose on cabaret if you want. Get your tickets at orlandocabaret.com or visit madcowtheater.com. Get your tickets immediately, if not sooner. I'm Joey Panek, and you're welcome. I mean, I'm saying that because you're going to thank me after you've seen these shows. Listen, I got to expose you all to these types of arts that are just hours away. A short car ride, if you will. Pop in a CD, put on your satellite radio, call a friend. You know, you'll be there in no time, before you even know it. That's it. That's all I got. Enjoy.